If I wanted to send you $10,000 or $1,000 and you lived in Africa right now, I can't do it. And if I did do it, the government would probably require that you convert the money into the local currency, and then they devalue it 50% a year. So it's pretty hopeless.
Hey guys, welcome back to Library of Wealth. Today we have Michael Saylor on the future of Bitcoin and the issues in the crypto industry today. Saylor feels that Bitcoin is the best option for anyone who lives in a nation where they cannot trust the bank or local currency. The problem with currency in the long run is that even the strongest coin will lose 99.9% of its value over the next 100 years. Money all over the world is losing up to 40% of its value now, and the only reason there is no panic in the US is because the CPI is being manipulated to create the lowest possible inflation number. Let's check out this interview with Michael Saylor as he gives us his advice on how to manage digital assets like Bitcoin and other stores of value. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content we do here on this channel. Let's get right into the video.
Bitcoin is going to spread like wildfire everywhere in the world, and especially through Africa, South America, and Asia. When we have this open non-custodial Lightning wallet that anybody can download and then anybody can get paid, if I wanted to send you $10,000 or $1,000 and you lived in Africa right now, I can't do it. And if I did do it, the government would probably require that you convert the money into the local currency, and then they devalue it 50% a year. So it's pretty hopeless if you're relying upon a banking relationship on the continent, or you're relying on a custodial application or the local currency. So that's why you kind of need this. You need the Lightning wallet with USD and BTC in it that's non-custodial. And that would be the definition of a viral application, because I wouldn't have to convince you wanted it. Like I still think that in the best of situations, 3/4, 80, 90% of the people don't really understand Bitcoin. So if I'm trying to explain to 100 million people why they want to actually trade in Bitcoin, it's a lot of education. But I think that 100 million people on the continent of Africa, I think that 90% of them know that they want dollars more than they want the local currency. So the dollar will spread virally over Lightning on top of the Bitcoin settlement network. And if we want to go from 150 million Bitcoiners to 1.5 billion Bitcoiners to billions of Bitcoiners, I think that the path there is very straightforward. It's a non-custodial Lightning wallet that holds USD and BTC available to everybody in the world for free. And then it'll spread just like, all the other viral technology spread. Like, why wouldn't you want that?
Saylor says to think of money as a currency and property component, with currency as a medium of exchange that you can use to pay everyday bills. Saylor believes that there is a government monopoly to control all currency, so whether it's collectibles or Bitcoin, property is your long-term store of value. He continues by saying that it's imprudent to store your assets in currency for longer than 4 years for long-term holdings by using a property portfolio.
So I think that's the key to focus on. Everything else is a heavy lift and hard. And, I know a lot of people are working on this right now, right? And when someone cracks that code, right, the answer to your question will be Bitcoin and USD on Lightning, but it will be the answer to the question, how do we distribute Bitcoin in Japan, in China, in Asia, in Kazakhstan, in South America, in North America? Right? It'll be the answer to all 8 billion people's problems, right? Because 8 billion people, they really want a medium of exchange, which is the world reserve currency for medium of exchange right now is the dollar. And the Chinese know it. That's why it's illegal to move money out of China, right? The Argentines know it. That's why there are capital controls in Argentina. Everybody knows they want the dollar, right? They don't want anything else, but they only want it to trade with. Right? They want to sell their products with it. They want to buy products with it. They want to hold it for a short period. Call short less than 4 years. And then long term, more than 4 years, well, your dollar's going to zero, right? You're going to lose 99% of your value over the long term in the dollar. So Long term, you want to preserve your wealth. You got to have BTC, but short term, you got to have the dollar. And so there is a opportunity. It's a technology opportunity, and I look forward to the day when somebody cracks that code. I think that there's one killer application that all 8 billion people on the planet want. Everybody wants it. It's not even controversial if you think about it. It's everybody wants a wallet, a Lightning wallet, and that Lightning wallet has a checking account and a savings account in it. And the checking account would be USD, something like Tether, and the savings account is BTC. And what we can see is that there's a massive, massive demand for dollars as a short-term medium exchange and an understandable store of value across Africa. We know actually that they would trade all of their local currencies for the dollar if they could. There is no African currency that anybody wants to hold more than a short period of time, or only they want to hold it if they're absolutely required by statute. And we also know that in terms of stable coins, everybody wants the dollar. They don't want a digital euro. They don't want a digital CNY. They don't want a digital yen, won, franc. Everybody just wants USD. And so if you want to spread Bitcoin to everybody in Africa, you create a Lightning wallet that has the ability to hold dollars and the ability to hold BTC, and you can swap between the two. And maybe we do it with the Taro protocol. Maybe we do it with another Lightning protocol extension. Maybe we do it with some other proprietary software. There are a lot of ways you could imagine getting there. It needs to be a non-custodial wallet that's open. I need to be able to download it to an Android phone or an iPhone, but probably an Android phone in a matter of a minute. And then if I'm in Africa and I want to sell my tutoring services or any of my services to someone in North America or Europe, I can get paid initially in dollars, and I can convert whatever portion I want to hold for the long term into BTC instantly. And then if I want to buy something outside of Africa, I can buy them in dollars because dollar is the universal medium exchange. And if I want to trade, I can do that. I really think that the dollar would spread if it was on a Lightning rail. It would spread to all of South America, all of Africa, all of Asia. Everybody in China wants it. Everybody wants it everywhere. But they only want it for the short term. I mean, this is all a relative thing. If inflation is running 15% or 20%, then you think, I guess I want Bitcoin instead of the dollar because my dollars are being devalued 15% a year. And that's my thinking if I live in the US or I live in Europe, right? Your currency is losing 15% of its value a year. But if you're in, I think in Turkey right now, they have 100% inflation. And of course, in Argentina, the formal inflation rate is 71%. So I guess the informal inflation rate is probably like 90%. And I know that in Africa, there's substantial inflation. I mean, because so many different countries, they've all got different numbers, but they're all extreme.
Saylor says even educated people that have been in the digital asset industry for over a decade don't understand that cryptocurrency is digital energy. They have such a strong bias towards their point of view that they're unwilling to accept new ideas, especially when it comes to their financial portfolio. He says that most people don't have an idea of what money or property is, and if you call crypto digital property of money, they wouldn't be able to understand. Saylor adds that the best grounding to understand what crypto should be is aeronautical engineering, because they must master computer science, mechanical engineering, and much more, which computer scientists find inconvenient. What do you guys think about Michael Saylor's opinion on where digital and fiat money is currently heading in today's financial industry? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Library of Wealth. We'll see you in the next video.